Dude, you will not believe what just happened. I finally got a job.
Wait, seriously? After like 6 months of doing absolutely nothing? Unemployed alert!
Hey, I wasn't doing totally nothing. I was strategically waiting for the right opportunity.
You mean sitting in your mom's basement playing video games and eating cereal for dinner?
That's actually pretty accurate. But whatever. I got hired. Grandwood Park right here in New Jersey. It's a park ranger position.
Park ranger? You? The guy who gets winded walking to the mailbox?
I'm not that out of shape. Plus, it's mostly just walking around telling people not to litter. How hard can it be?
Famous last words. But congrats, man. That's actually awesome. Your mom must be relieved.
She literally cried tears of joy, then immediately started planning how to convert my room into her craft space.
Harsh but fair. So when do you start?
Well, that's the thing, you see. They sent me 17 training videos I need to watch before I can start.
17? That seems like a lot for a park ranger job.
Right? But hey, they're paying me well, better than anything else I've applied for.
How much?
Let's just say I'll finally be able to move out of mom's place.
Damn, that must be some really good money. Who owns Grandwood?
It's a company called White Stag Parks. They apparently do a bunch of conservation and wilderness protection stuff. Sounds pretty legit to me.
Never heard of them, not gonna lie. But then again, I barely have time to go outside these days.
Speaking of which, do you want to watch these training videos with me?
Dude, I'm totally swamped with this quarterly report. My boss has been breathing down my neck all week.
Come on, man. It'll be way less boring if we watch them together. Plus, you can make fun of whatever corporate nonsense they put in there.
That does sound tempting. How long are we talking?
I don't know yet. Maybe like an hour total? Probably just basic stuff. Don't feed the animals. Stay on the trails, that kind of thing.
Fine, but if Rachel calls me into another urgent meeting, I'm bailing.
Deal, okay? Let me pull up the first one. The guy who hired me, Mr. Grand, sent them all in a zip file.
Mr. Grand? What kind of name is that?
I know, right? Super formal guy, though. All business during the text interview.
Text interview and formal don't work together. But all right. Let's see what we're dealing with then. Send me the first clip.
Loading it up now. First video coming your way.
Congratulations on being accepted into the Grandwood Park Ranger program. You're on your way to fulfilling one of the most important niches in the New Jersey Pine Barrens ecosystem.
Wow, they really went all out on the enthusiasm there.
Right? Guy sounds like he's announcing the Super Bowl.
I mean, the production quality seems decent enough. Professional voiceover, clear audio.
Yeah, definitely not some cheap training video. Makes me feel better about the job, actually.
The could save lives, including your own part, was a bit dramatic, though. What are you gonna do? Wrestle bears?
Maybe it's just liability stuff. You know how companies are with safety protocols.
True. Corporate buzzword bingo. Precious wilderness areas. And professional park management.
Hey, at least they take it seriously. Better than some half-assed training program.
Fair point. The pay is good, and the training seems thorough. Maybe you actually lucked into something decent.
That's what I'm thinking. First real job opportunity in months that doesn't involve asking if people want fries with that.
About time. Your mom was starting to drop hints about kicking you out.
She wasn't exactly subtle about it. Liam, the basement has such potential for a scrapbooking studio.
Brutal, but effective motivation, apparently.
Definitely. So, what do you think? Ready for video number 2?
Yeah, let's keep going. I'm curious to see what kind of wilderness dangers they're so worried about.
Probably just standard stuff. Poison ivy identification. What to do if someone gets lost.
Probably, yeah. Those 17 videos still seems excessive for just that, unless these parks have some serious hazards in them.
Well, it is New Jersey. Maybe they have hyper-aggressive wildlife or something.
Like what? Angry geese? Rabid squirrels?
Don't laugh. Geese can be terrifying.
Actually, now that you say that, I just remembered that I got chased by one at the park when I was 8. Still traumatized.
See? Anyway, I'll get the second video ready to go. This should be interesting.
Hopefully less shouty than the first one. My ears are still ringing.
Yeah, I had to turn my volume down. Guy was really enthusiastic about park rangering.
Can't fault him for passion, even if it nearly blew out my speakers.
Okay, here's the second clip. Ready?
Ready. Whoa, okay, that's quite a tone shift.
Yeah, went from cheerful welcome to this is your final warning real quick.
And bro, what's with that logo? A stag head with wings?
Yeah, and what was that Latin thing? Sub alla angeli?
Under the wings of angels, I think. My high school Latin is rusty, but that sounds about right.
Weird choice for a park logo though. Very Religious?
And why is the background a forest at night? Most parks showcase daylight beauty shots.
Maybe they do night tours? Some parks have stargazing programs.
Maybe, but that warning screen was intense. You cannot resign later and highly confidential?
Probably just legal stuff. You know how companies cover themselves these days.
I guess, but it's strange that they give you an option to quit before even starting. Almost like they expect people to bail.
Well, I'm not quitting. I need this job way too much.
Fair enough. Let's see what's so confidential then.
Here's clip 3.
Your duty, above all else, is to protect park guests from any and all threats.
Okay, that's better. Basic visitor protection sounds more along the right lines.
See? It's all just standard ranger stuff. Keep people safe, be helpful.
Yeah, though at all cost is pretty dramatic phrasing. Most jobs would say within reason.
They just want to emphasize how important safety is. Better than a company that doesn't care about visitors.
Good point, actually.
False trails lead to inner Grandwood. If you find a false trail not yet marked with a red triangle on your master map, take note of its approximate location and report it later.
False trails? Why would there even be false trails in the first place?
I mean, that isn't really that unexpected if you think about it. It must be talking about the paths that hikers make.
But why call them false trails instead of unauthorized trails? And what's inner Grandwood?
Must be some restricted area, probably protected wildlife habitat or something.
The way they said it, though, made it sound almost dangerous.
You're reading too much into it, man. Every park has restricted areas.
I suppose. Next one?
Sounds good to me.
If you see a visitor veering onto a false trail, kindly ask them to return to the marked trails.
More visitor management. Still pretty straightforward stuff.
Yeah, just redirect people back to the marked trails if they start going out of bounds. Basic crowd control.
The ranger seemed really insistent, though, almost urgent about getting them back on the right path.
Well, if people wander into restricted areas, they could get hurt or damage the ecosystem.
But that would only happen if they went really off the trail, not just accidentally walking off it for a few moments.
Rules are rules, I guess. I gotta say, though, if the rules are this simple, then, my God, this job will be easy. Anyway, clip 6.
If they refuse to acknowledge the question, do not hesitate to aggress.
What the hell was that?
Okay, that was unsettling.
Unsettling? That was a person in a creepy mask standing in the middle of the woods.
Maybe it was just an example of what not to do, like don't dress up and scare visitors.
Liam, the ranger said, do not hesitate to aggress. That sounds like they expect you to encounter people like that.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's about dealing with troublemakers. People who refuse to follow park rules.
That mask, though, it looked almost ritualistic. And why were they just standing there?
Look, I admit it was weird, but I can't back out now. I already told my mom I got the job.
Dude, this is starting to really feel off.
Let's just watch the next one. Maybe it'll make more sense with further context.
Strangers are bipedal organisms that live in the park. They produce a whistling tone that sounds similar to birdsong.
Nope, 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 no.
Steven, chill.
Strangers? That's what they're called. Seriously? They're robed humanoids with animal heads, and they imitate bird calls?
Okay. When you put it like that, this is kind of mad. But maybe it's just local folklore?
Folklore that they're training you to identify?
I know it seems strange.
Strange doesn't even begin to cover it. They're talking about these things like they're real.
Look, I agree this is getting a bit crazy, but what else am I going to do? Go back to unemployment?
There have to be other jobs out there. Normal jobs. Jobs that don't involve hunting humanoid creatures.
They didn't say anything about hunting, just identification.
Yet, we're only 7 clips in, and there are 10 more to go.
Maybe the rest will be normal again. Equipment maintenance, first aid, paperwork.
After what we just saw, I seriously doubt it's going to get any better than that, man.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Actually, hang on. I need to think about this. This whole thing is giving me a really bad feeling.
Steven, you're being paranoid. Every job has its quirks in the training process.
No, they don't. I've never seen anything like this in corporate training. We don't have modules about mysterious robed figures.
Because you work in accounting. This is outdoor work, different risks, different training.
Different risks like what? Animal-headed humanoids that mimic birds?
Oh, come on. They're just being overly cautious, covering all possible scenarios, you know?
Possible scenarios? You think those things are possible?
I don't know what to think anymore, to be honest. But I need this job, Steven. I can't keep living in my mom's basement forever. I'm 25 and this is all I have to show for my life.
I get that, I really do, but this feels dangerous. And you dying won't solve anything.
Park ranger work always has some risk to it. Wild animals, difficult terrain, bad weather.
Those are normal risks. This is way more than that.
Look, Let's just finish watching them, all of them. Then we can decide what to do.
Fine, but if the next video shows you how to load silver bullets, I'm calling the cops.
Deal.
Actually, hold on. My work phone is buzzing like crazy. Let me check what's going on.
Work stuff?
Yeah, looks Rachel is losing her mind about something. She's sending like 20 messages in a row.
What's she saying?
Where are you? Urgent meeting in 5 minutes. Client emergency. I need you right this fricking second!
Yikes. Sounds serious.
She doesn't usually swear. This must be really bad.
You should probably go.
I hate leaving you with these videos though, especially after what we just saw.
I'll be fine. I'll wait until tomorrow to watch the rest.
Promise me you won't watch them alone? Wait until I can join you again.
Steven, you're being way too paranoid.
Promise me, Liam.
Fine, I promise.
Thank you. Look, I really have to run. Rachel is calling me.
Go handle your crisis. We'll figure out the rest tomorrow.
Tomorrow for sure. But Liam, maybe do some research on this White Stag Parks company tonight. See what you can find online.
Already planning on it. Now go before Rachel fires you.
Morning, man. Sorry about yesterday. Things got kinda heated at work.
No worries. How did the emergency meeting go?
It was an absolute disaster. One of our clients was threatening to pull $1 million contract. Turns out one of our junior accountants made a massive error.
Ouch. Did you guys save it?
Barely. Had to stay until midnight fixing everything. Rachel was in full panic mode.
Well, at least it worked out.
Yeah, crisis averted. But I've been thinking about those videos all night.
Same here. I couldn't stop thinking about those masked figures.
Did you do any research like I suggested?
I tried, but there's basically nothing online about White Stag Parks. Like, nothing at all.
That's odd. Most companies have websites, social media, something.
Right? I found a few vague mentions, but no real details. Makes me wonder how legit they actually are.
But they're paying you, right?
Well, they said they would, after I complete the training.
Okay. Let's finish these videos. I need to see where this is all heading.
You sure? You seemed pretty freaked out yesterday.
I was, but if we leave it now, then it'll just stay in my head. Plus, I barely slept thinking about it.
All right then. Ready for clip 8?
Let's do this.
A distinct melodic pattern signifies a feeding gambit is underway.
Right. Okay, what the hell is a feeding gambit?
I have no idea, but that bird whistle sound at the end, that was genuinely creepy.
It was so melodic, almost hypnotic.
Right? And the way they said it like it's just a normal thing. When you hear this sound, the feeding has begun.
Feeding on what, though?
I'm afraid to find out, but we're this deep already.
Keep going.
Sometimes, your designated area will fall victim to a hunting gambit. A hunting gambit on a marked trail is an uncommon act of desperation, but is still important to prepare for.
Okay, now that's just terrifying.
Did you see how that thing was just standing there, staring right at the camera?
Behind a tree like it was stalking someone. And hunting gambits coming onto marked trails because of desperation?
Desperate for what? Food?
I think we both know the answer to that, and I don't like it.
The mask was different this time as well, not white like in clip 6.
Yeah, looked almost wooden, with carved features.
Do they actually expect me to encounter these things regularly?
Apparently so.
Next clip?
Yeah, do it.
During a hunting gambit, urge all nearby park visitors to close their eyes and run in the direction of your voice toward the start of the trail.
Erratic whistling means everyone has to cover their eyes and run?
That sounds so reassuring.
But why cover their eyes? What happens if they see whatever's making the whistling?
Nothing good, apparently. The way that ranger was shouting at those visitors, surely it can't be that bad.
And notice how he said, following your voice. Like the visitors can't use their own vision to navigate.
Because they have to keep their eyes covered. What could be so dangerous to look at?
I'm starting to think these strangers aren't just weird people in costumes.
Agreed. Clip 11 coming up. I want more answers.
After dispersing, you will return to your designated area to subdue the hunting gambit and search for any unaccounted for visitors. It is unlikely you will recover any bodies.
Holy crap.
Did his voice sound different to you?
Yep, it's gone from cheery to downright sinister.
And did you catch what he said at the end? It is unlikely you will find any bodies.
Why would there be bodies? And why is it unlikely to find them?
Because whatever these strangers do, they don't leave evidence behind.
The ranger had a gun and a flashlight. They're not seriously telling you that you're expected to shoot the damn things?
Literally, this is like military or police work.
In a national park, hunting things that may not even be human.
And they want me to do this? For my first real job?
I guess we'll have to find out. There was no narration, just footage.
Did you see that thing crawling behind the ranger?
On all fours, like an animal.
But it was wearing the robes and mask.
The ranger had no idea it was there, just walking through the forest completely oblivious.
Until the video ended. We don't know what happened next.
Nothing good, I'm guessing. That thing was following him, stalking him.
Like prey.
And the silence made it so much worse. Just heavy breathing and footsteps.
Strangers hunt in packs, so attempting to flee is futile.
Great, that's helpful.
So they hunt in packs, and trying to flee is futile.
Did you see how many there were? At least 5 figures standing in that clearing alone.
All just waiting, like they were coordinating something.
The video was so distorted, made them look almost supernatural.
Maybe that was intentional, to hide details.
Or maybe they actually are supernatural. Normal cameras might not capture them properly.
I think you might be going a little too far now. I can believe that this is some corporate malice, but not anything to do with ghosts.
Really? Even after everything we just watched?
I mean, it would explain some things.
The eye covering thing? The pack hunting? The missing goddamn bodies?
Okay, maybe you have a point, but what does that mean for me?
It means this job is way more dangerous than they let on. These aren't just training videos. They're survival instructions. Oh no, Rachel is texting me.
Again? What now?
Steven, where the hell are you? We have another client emergency. Henderson Industries is having a meltdown. I need you in the office right this goddamn second.
I'm kind of in the middle of something important.
More important than your job? Because that's what's on the line here.
Can someone else handle Henderson?
Are you seriously asking me that? You're their primary contact. They specifically requested you.
How long will this take?
However long it takes to save our biggest client. Steven, I don't know what's gotten into you lately, but whatever it is, your job comes first.
Okay, I'll be there in 20 minutes.
Make it 10. And bring the Henderson files from last quarter.
Dude, I have to go.
Seriously? Right now?
Another client crisis just came up, but this time, I actually don't want to leave.
Well, that's a first.
These videos are more compelling than any work emergency, which is probably not a good sign for my career.
Or for my potential career in park ranging.
Look, the second this meeting is over, we're finishing those last 4 clips.
Promise?
I promise. I'm actually going to rush through this Henderson thing.
I've never seen you prioritize anything over work.
I've never watched videos about mysterious forest creatures before. This is uncharted territory for me.
Same here. I'll wait for you.
Good. Don't watch them alone, especially after what we just saw.
Oh, trust me, I wouldn't dare.
Okay, I'm back. Henderson crisis successfully managed.
That was fast. Usually your meetings take hours.
I may have rushed through it, told Rachel I had a family emergency.
Lying to your boss? Who are you and what did you do with Steven?
These videos have me more concerned than any work deadline. That should tell you something.
It tells me we're both probably losing our minds.
Maybe. Either way, the only way to end this is finish what we started. I need to see how it ends.
4 more clips to go.
When you encounter a stranger, do not hesitate to aggress.
And there it is, the gun.
He's actually pointing it at that thing.
Do not hesitate to aggress. They're telling you to shoot on sight. And as for the rabbit dude, that thing is somehow worse than the others. More detailed, more realistic, the whole package.
Let's see what happens when he pulls the trigger.
Do not cease fire, no matter how human their cries sound. They have surrendered their body to the forest, and you are doing them a service by freeing their soul.
Jesus Christ.
He actually shot it multiple times.
You cannot stop shooting no matter how human they sound. How human they sound.
That implies they can talk, or at least make human-like noises.
And freeing their souls? They gave their bodies to the forest?
What does that even mean?
It sounds like they think these people were possessed, or transformed somehow.
People? You think the strangers are actually human?
We're human, past tense.
This is getting way too dark for me. Way too dark.
The way it fell, though, that looked real. Not like a training dummy or special effects.
Don't say that. Please don't say that.
I'm just saying what I saw.
You should feel no guilt.
That voice.
Is this even a ranger speaking at this point? Feel no guilt.
He's just standing there looking at what he killed, and they're telling him it's okay.
More than okay. They're saying that murder is a part of the goddamn job.
This isn't training. This is indoctrination.
Indoctrination into what, though?
Some kind of cult? Or a vigilante group of some kind?
Either way, it's not legal. You can't just shoot people like that.
Unless they're not people anymore.
Steven, stop. They're human beings. Disturbed human beings maybe, but still human.
Are they though, after everything we've seen?
Yes, they have to be.
Okay, but human or not, This job is asking you to kill them.
One more clip. Let's see how this nightmare ends.
Congratulations! This concludes the Grandwood Park Ranger training video.
What the hell?
Congratulations?
After everything we just watched, they end with congratulations and bright forest scenes?
Like the previous 16 clips never happened.
The tonal whiplash is insane.
Happy music and sunshine after watching someone get shot to death. What am I even supposed to do with all of this? They expect me to start work tomorrow.
You're not gonna go there, are you?
No, of course not. But I need to do something.
We need to get the police involved. Maybe it's some kind of cult initiation, or a way to recruit people for illegal activities. I mean, just think about it. They targeted you specifically. Someone desperate, unemployed, isolated.
Thanks for that characterization.
I'm not trying to be mean. I'm saying you fit a profile. Someone who might be willing to do questionable things for money.
I would never.
I know you wouldn't, but they don't know that. They're casting a wide net.
So what do we do?
The police? That's what we do. Right now.
Who though? Do we just dial 911?
Actually, I know someone. Deputy Norris.
How do you know a deputy?
Community volunteer work. We met at a fundraiser last year. He seemed like a good guy.
Think he'd take this seriously?
If we show him these videos? Absolutely.
Okay, let's do it. Should we call him or text him?
Text first. Explain the situation briefly. Then ask if we can meet.
What exactly do we tell him?
The truth. That you applied for a job and received training materials depicting violence.
And that we think it might be connected to some kind of criminal organization.
Exactly. Texting him now.
Man, this is such bullcrap. I just wanted a simple job.
Hey, at least we figured this out before you showed up for your first day.
True. Imagine if I'd actually gone to whatever location they gave me.
You might not have come back.
Don't say things like that.
Sorry, but after watching those videos, I'm genuinely worried about what would have happened.
Me too. Deputy Norris, this is Liam Mitchell. Stephen gave me your contact information. I need to report something that might be related to criminal activity.
Hello, Liam. Please, and go ahead.
So I recently applied for a park ranger position, but the company sent me training videos that depict violence and potentially illegal activities.
What company?
White Stag Parks. They claim to operate Grandwood Park here in New Jersey.
Grandwood Park? That name sounds familiar.
The training videos show people being shot, officer. They call them strangers and instruct rangers to kill them.
That's concerning. Can you send me these videos?
Yes, I have all 17 clips. Should I send them now?
Please do, and include any other documentation you received.
Sending the first batch now.
All right, I've finished reviewing everything. This is extremely serious. Now, Liam, before we go any further, I need you to tell me who sent you these training clips.
Mr. Grand did.
And he told you to watch these for your new job working at Grandwood Park?
That's correct.
I see. I need to tell you something about Grandwood Park then, Liam. It closed down in 2002.
Wait, what? That can't be right.
There was a spike in missing persons cases. People kept disappearing in and around the park. The authorities never figured out what was happening.
So White Stag Parks
shouldn't exist, at least not legally.
So who sent me these videos?
That's what we need to find out. You said Mr. Grand did, right?
Yes, he's the one who hired me.
Do you have any contact information for him?
Just his phone number and email. But he stopped responding to my messages yesterday.
Send me everything you have.
That's all I've got.
I'll run these through our databases. But before I do, Liam, I have to ask, are you absolutely certain these videos are real? The shooting scenes, the bodies, could they be staged or special effects?
I honestly don't know. But even if they are fake, why would someone make training videos like this?
To desensitize recruits to violence, or to identify people willing to participate in illegal activities.
You think this is some kind of cult recruitment scheme?
It's possible. Target vulnerable individuals with promises of steady employment, then gradually introduce them to more extreme content until they're totally numb to it.
That's terrifying.
The alternative is worse.
What alternative?
That these strangers' entities are real, and that people are actually being killed.
But that's basically impossible, right? I mean, animal-headed humanoids that hunt in packs?
The missing persons cases from 2002 were never solved. Dozens of people just vanished.
Are you suggesting there's a connection?
I'm not suggesting anything yet, but we need to investigate this immediately.
What do you need me to do?
First, don't go anywhere near that supposed job site.
Obviously, I wasn't planning on it.
Second, we need to find Mr. Grand. He's our only lead.
How do we do that?
I'll start with official channels. Check property records, business licenses, that sort of thing. But I might need your help with the groundwork. The other officers are a bit tied up right now.
I'm happy to help however I can.
Did Stephen mention that he'd be assisting as well, by the way?
Yes, he's fully involved at this point. He's the one who convinced me to contact you.
Good. 3 people can cover more ground.
What exactly are we looking for?
Physical locations, other employees, additional recruits, and Mr. Grand himself.
Other recruits? You think I'm not the only one they contacted?
Operations like this rarely target just one person. They cast wide nets to maximize their success rate.
That's disturbing. thing. Other people might be getting the same videos right now.
Which is why we need to move quickly. If this is ongoing, lives could be in danger.
How soon can we start?
I can begin the official investigation immediately. For your safety, I'd prefer you and Steven stay out of it.
But you just said you might need our help.
With research and information gathering, not with direct confrontation. If we encounter whoever's behind this, I want professionals handling it. So try to contact Mr. Grand again for now, and see if you can get him to respond. If he does, don't let on that you've involved law enforcement.
Pretend I'm still interested in the job?
Exactly. We need to keep him talking until we can locate him.
I can do that.
Be careful, Liam. If these people are as dangerous as the videos suggest, they won't hesitate to eliminate threats.
Understood. Should I tell Steven what we discussed?
Yes, keep him informed, but make sure he understands the risks.
He will. He's been taking this seriously from the beginning.
Good. I'll contact you both once I have more information, probably within the next few hours.
Thank you, Deputy Norris. I really appreciate you taking this seriously.
After watching those videos, how could I not? Whatever's going on here, it needs to stop.
Steven, I just finished talking to Deputy Norris.
How did it go?
Better and worse than expected. He took it seriously, really seriously.
That's good though, right?
But he also told me something that's totally screwed up. Grandwood Park closed in 2002.
What?
Missing persons cases, lots of them.
So White Stag Parks?
Hasn't been open for well over a decade.
Dude, that is insane. So we're really dealing with some kind of criminal organization?
Looks like it. Deputy Norris wants to find Mr. Grand.
Can he track him down?
He's going to try official channels first, but he might need our help with groundwork.
I'm in. Whatever we need to do.
He wants me to try contacting Mr. Grand again. Act like I'm still interested in the job.
To keep him talking while they locate him?
Exactly.
Smart. Have you tried reaching out yet?
Not yet. I wanted to update you first.
What are you going to say?
Maybe ask about the start date? Or request clarification on some of the training material?
Keep it casual. Don't let on that anything's changed.
Right. Here goes nothing.
All right, team. Mr. Grand hasn't responded to any of Liam's messages. His phone number has been completely disconnected.
Seriously? It was working just 2 days ago.
That's not a good sign.
No, it's not, which means we need to get more aggressive with our search. And that means we're going to need to split up and cover more ground. Liam, I want you to check the local woods. Look for any structures, signs, or vehicles that might be connected to White Stag Parks.
You think they might still have actual facilities out there?
If they're operating illegally, they'd want to stay hidden. And remote forest areas would be perfect for doing just that.
What about me?
You're good with computers, right?
It's literally my job.
Good, because I need you to dig deeper online. Find anything you can about Mr. Grand or White Stag Parks. Previous operations, employee records, business registrations.
I can do that from my office. What are you going to be doing?
Talking to my dad. He's the current chief of police. If anyone has information about the original Grandwood case, it's him. And everyone stay in contact. If you find anything at all, message the group immediately.
Got it.
Understood.
And be careful. We don't know who we're dealing with.
Heading to Miller's Woods now. It's the largest forest area near town.
I'm starting with basic searches and working my way up.
Good luck, everyone.
I've been walking through Miller's Woods for 2 hours. Nothing so far, just normal hiking trails and wildlife. No signs of any structures or recent activity. Moving to Oakmont Forest next. It's more remote, so should have a lot less traffic.
Good to hear. Steven, anything on your end?
Not yet, no. I've searched everything I can think of. Mr. Grand has basically no online presence. No social media, no business listings, no professional profiles.
That's weird in itself, right?
Extremely weird. In 2024, everyone has some kind of digital footprint, unless they're actively trying to stay hidden.
Or unless Mr. Grand isn't his real name.
Also possible. I'm going to try searching variations. Grand, Grande, Grant, that sort of thing.
Interesting. Well, I just finished talking to Chief Norris, and unfortunately, my dad doesn't know much about the original case. He was only a junior officer in 2002.
Did he have any files or records?
He said most of the case files are sealed, but he mentioned something interesting. His father, my grandfather, was chief back then.
Former Chief William Norris?
That's him, yes. Dad thinks he might have kept personal copies of important case files.
Can we access them?
My grandfather died 5 years ago, but his stuff is still in the family attic. I'm going to search through it tonight.
That could be huge. Original case files might have suspect lists or patterns that were missing.
Indeed, it's a strong lead. I'll let you know what I find.
Finished searching Oakmont Forest. Found an old ranger station, but it's been abandoned for years. No recent activity here either.
My searches aren't turning up anything current. It's like Mr. Grand and White Stag Parks exist in a complete information vacuum.
That level of concealment suggests an incredibly professional operation. These people really seem to know what they're doing.
Should I check other forest areas?
How many more are there?
Pine Ridge and Sunset Valley, but it's getting dark.
Don't go into the woods alone at night. Not after everything we've seen.
Good point. I'll head home and resume tomorrow morning.
I'm going to keep searching online. Maybe try some deeper databases.
Go for it, but don't access access anything that might flag your searches?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I'll stick to public records and legal databases.
All right, let's reconvene on this chat tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. sharp. Hopefully one of us will have found something by then.
Sounds good.
Actually, wait. I just had an idea. What if I used a VPN? Route my searches through different locations?
What would that accomplish?
Sometimes information is geographically restricted, or certain databases are only accessible from specific regions.
Worth a try.
Just don't do anything illegal, please.
Of course not. Let me see what I can find with a VPN active. I just found something huge, guys. The VPN fricking worked. I found archived news articles about Mr. Grand.
Wait, really?
Yep, and dozens of them too. All the way from 1997 up until 2002. He was the park administrator at Grandwood.
Send everything you've got.
You got it. Here's the first batch. This one's from the Millbrook Gazette, October 1999. Park Administrator Michael Grand dismissed safety concerns today, following the disappearance of 2 hikers. Grand insisted that Grandwood Park remains completely safe for visitors. And then this image was put in with the report. And supposedly this is the only remnant that they have of the 2 hikers.
Jesus.
Michael Grand. That has to be the same guy.
It gets worse. Here's another one from April 2001. Despite mounting public pressure, Administrator Grand continues to block media access to incident reports. Local families demand transparency regarding missing persons cases.
How many missing persons?
According to this article from May 2002, 12 confirmed disappearances between 2000 and 2002, and probably more that weren't officially reported.
12 people just vanished?
Search teams never found any bodies, not even clothing or personal belongings.
That matches what my dad mentioned. Complete disappearances with no evidence left behind.
But here's the really interesting part. Mr. Grand himself disappeared in June 2002. Administrator Michael Grand failed to report to work Monday morning. Park officials discovered his office cleaned out and personal files missing.
So he vanished just like the visitors?
3 days before Grandwood was permanently closed as well.
That's no coincidence.
Definitely not. And check out this quote from a former park employee. Strange noises kept coming from the deeper forest areas once the sun went down. Employees were quitting left and right after seeing things they simply couldn't explain.
Things they couldn't explain, like the strangers from the videos?
It's starting to make sense now. Someone is using Mr. Grand's identity to continue whatever was happening back then.
But who? And how are they still operating after 22 years?
That's what we need to find out.
Wait, Steven, are there any more recent articles? Like from this year or last year?
Let me check. Actually, yeah. Found a few scattered reports from 2023. Hikers report strange sounds near abandoned Grandwood area. Local resident claims to have seen robed figures in Pine Ridge Forest.
Pine Ridge. That's one of the areas I was planning to search tomorrow.
Actually, I think it's time we went to Grandwood itself.
The actual abandoned park?
If they're still operating, there might be evidence. Structures, equipment, signs of recent activity.
Is that safe, though? If the strangers are real?
We'll go during daylight, and we'll stay in constant contact.
How big is the area?
Big enough that we'll need to split up to cover it efficiently. Steven, you take the northern section. Liam, you cover the southern area. I'll go straight into Inner Grandwood.
Inner Grandwood? That was mentioned in the training videos.
It was the restricted area even when the park was open. So if anything shady is still happening, then that's where it'll be.
Are you sure you should go there alone?
I'm armed and trained. Plus, someone needs to check the most dangerous area. And I'd rather it be me than either of you. Plus, I have access to an armory and you two don't.
Fair point. So when are we doing this then?
Tomorrow morning, early. I want to be in and out before sunset. Meet at the old Grandwood entrance at 8 a.m. We'll go over the plan one more time before entering.
I'll be there.
Me too.
Get some sleep tonight. Tomorrow is going to be a very long day.
Well, that was quick. I found something interesting already. This stone circle looks relatively recent. The stones aren't covered in moss or vegetation like they should be after 20 years.
I'm finding similar stuff like that up here in the north. This fire doesn't look like it was made 22 years ago to me.
How recent are we talking then?
Hard to say exactly, but definitely within the past few weeks.
Looks like our trails are getting warmer. Let's keep up this pace. If we can, we should have all the evidence we need way before sunset. And by all that's holy, we do not want to be here after dark.
Agreed. Let's keep it moving. Found some more evidence. Old camping equipment scattered around. Tents, sleeping bags, cooking supplies. Some of this stuff looks expensive though, not like homeless camp gear. Looks like people kept on camping here even after the damn place got shut down.
I'm seeing marked trees up here. These symbols, they look like navigation markers or territorial boundaries.
So people are definitely still using this forest.
The question is who and for what purpose?
I think I'm about to find out. Inner Grandwood has extensive signs of organized activity. Cleared spaces, constructed fire pits, storage areas.
That looks almost ritualistic.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
This whole place gives me the creeps. I keep hearing movement in the forest, but I can't see anything.
Same here. Like things are watching us but staying just out of sight.
Everyone stay alert. If these people are still active, there's every chance that they might know that we're already here.
Steven, you've been quiet for a while. Everything okay?
Steven, respond please.
Steven?
His last message was 2 hours ago.
Should I head north to check on him?
Give him a few more minutes. He might just be in a dead zone.
I'm here. Sorry. Had to turn my phone off.
Thank God we were freaking out.
Whoa, why the hell did you turn your phone off?
Because I found something. People are actually living out here. I had to hide and observe them without making noise.
Living out here? Like homeless people?
No, much worse than that. I'm currently hiding behind a large oak tree about 50 feet away from a cave entrance. There are structures built into the rock face, and I can see people moving around the outside of it.
How many people?
Hard to count from this distance, but at least a dozen.
Can you get closer?
I'm going to try. Moving position now. Oh my God, I can see someone walking through the forest. Someone I recognize.
Who? Oh dear.
It's Chief Norris. That's your goddamn dad, Deputy Norris.
That's impossible. My father is at the station today.
Well, I'm looking right at him. He's walking toward the cave entrance, and the people in robes are coming out to meet him.
Robed people? Like in the videos?
Yes! They're wearing animal masks too. I can see at least 5 of them. I'm luckily close enough to listen in though.
Good. I'll head over right away. See if you can find out what they're saying.
On it. I can hear them talking now. He just put on one of their goddamn creepy-ass masks, and now he's saying something about their new victim.
New victim?
Holy freaking crap. He's talking about you, Liam. He said, Liam has become a problem. We need to eliminate him before he exposes us.
Those bastards.
The chief is also mentioning me and you, Deputy Norris. He said all 3 of them need to die. They're getting too close to the truth. Sounds like they're planning something for tonight. Some kind of hunting operation.
My own father. I can't believe this.
There's more. The chief just said something about maintaining the arrangement, just like his father did. And his father before him.
The arrangement?
I think he's talking about some kind of deal between the police and these strangers.
A deal to do what?
I can't hear everything clearly, but it sounds like the police have been protecting them in exchange for something.
Jesus Christ. I think I know what you're talking about. You see, when I searched through my grandfather's files last night, I found some documents that didn't make sense at the time. Ones that contained references to annual quotas and population control. My grandfather wrote about having to feed the forest to keep the town safe.
Feed the forest? You think they've been providing victims this whole time?
It would explain why the missing persons cases were always covered up, and why my father never wanted to discuss Grandwood.
So the Norris family has been involved in this for decades.
It looks that way, though honestly I had no idea. My father never told me about any arrangement.
Maybe he was planning to bring you in once you became chief?
Probably, but thank God we discovered this first.
I'm going to try to get closer and record some of this. We need evidence of what they're planning, but we need to be quick. It's already getting dark. Moving positions now. Uh-oh, I just tripped over a root, and they definitely heard.
What the hell do we do, Norris? If they know he's here, then they'll come for us next. But more importantly, we need to rescue him.
Wait, I need to tell you something first, Liam.
What?
You see, I may have prepared for the possibility that this might happen, that we might discover active cult operations, etc.
Okay, so what exactly did you do?
I contacted federal authorities yesterday. Officer Elena from our department and Agent Torres from the FBI. They've been standing by in case we needed backup.
Are they here now?
They're positioned outside the forest with a tactical team, waiting for my signal.
Signal for what?
To move in and shut this down permanently. If Steven has been captured or worse, then it's time to end this. These people have been murdering visitors for decades. That stops today.
What about the evidence, though? Don't we need to build a case?
We have the training videos. We have the historical pattern of disappearances. And we have my grandfather's files documenting the arrangement. That's enough to justify action.
Okay, do it then.
Contacting Agent Torres now. Agent Torres, this is Deputy Norris. We have an active situation.
Copy, Deputy. What's your status?
We've confirmed cult activity in Grandwood Forest. Chief Norris is involved in coordinating with armed masked individuals. One of our team members has gone silent and may already be captured or killed.
Understood. We have helicopter support and tactical teams ready. Are you requesting immediate intervention?
Yes, absolutely. These people are planning to eliminate witnesses tonight. We need to move now.
Copy that. We'll begin the assault now then. Get to a safe distance and mark your position.
Roger that.
I can hear helicopters.
Federal backup is moving in. Get as far south as you can and find cover.
What about Steven?
The tactical team will search for him. Right now, we need to stay out of the way.
I can see lights through the trees. Multiple helicopters with searchlights.
This is it. 22 years of murder and corruption. It ends tonight.
I hear gunfire.
Then the assault has begun.
This is Lieutenant Shaw, coordinating the main ground assault. All tactical units are sweeping through the forest as we speak. Helicopters are providing overwatch and searchlight coverage.
Copy that, Lieutenant. FBI agents are moving into position at the cave entrance. Multiple subjects in robes attempting to flee north.
Ground Team 2 will intercept all fleeing suspects. We will not let a single one of these bastards leave this place alive. Cave system secured. We found evidence of recent occupation. Torture devices, ritual implements, human remains.
Chief Norris is in custody as we speak, and for some reason he's demanding to speak with his lawyer.
He can demand whatever he wants from federal prison. The medic team found a survivor near the cave entrance too. Male, early 30s, beaten but conscious.
That has to be that Stephen fellow that Deputy Norris told us about. We'll need to get him transported to the County General Hospital immediately.
Already en route.
Fantastic work then, Lieutenant. We got him.
Dr. Harrison, this is Deputy Norris. How is Stephen's condition?
He's stable but severely traumatized. Multiple contusions, 3 broken ribs, and signs of torture.
Those bastards really did a number on him then. When can we see him?
Soon, but for now he needs rest.
Understood. Just let me know once he's up.
Yo, I'm alive.
Steven, thank God you're okay.
Barely, but I saw everything before they grabbed me. The cult has been operating for decades, just like we thought. I also saw a lot of faces of people from town. Shop owners, teachers, even a few other cops.
Other cops?
Officer Martinez and Sergeant Williams. They were both there in robes.
Jesus. I'll have to report them to Agent Torres immediately.
They were talking about this arrangement your family had, providing victims every year to keep the strangers satisfied. If they didn't get their quota, the cult would start killing randomly throughout the town.
So my grandfather and father were essentially blackmailed into cooperating?
It sounded more like a willing partnership to me. Your father seemed to enjoy the power it gave him.
That makes me feel sick.
But you broke the cycle. You chose to do the right thing.
And saved who knows how many lives.
Deputy Norris, we've completed the initial sweep. 37 cult members in custody, but we believe some escaped during the initial confusion.
How many escaped?
Unknown. We're setting up roadblocks and expanding the search perimeter. I need you to assume temporary command of the local police department. Your father obviously can't continue in his position.
Understood. What about the other officers Stephen identified?
Martinez and Williams are both in custody. We're conducting background checks on all department personnel. You and Officer Elena are the only ones confirmed clean so far.
What do you need from me?
Help coordinate with local resources and assist with victim identification. We found evidence of dozens of murders spanning 20+ years.
I'll do whatever it takes to help. Mr. Patterson, this is Deputy Norris. Agent Torres said you're a local historian familiar with Grandwood?
Yes. I've been researching the park's history for 15 years. I always suspected something wasn't right about the way it closed.
We could use your expertise identifying burial sites and evidence locations.
I have detailed maps of the original park layout, including areas that were never open to the public. These red X marks are locations where I documented unusual activity over the years.
This is incredibly helpful. Can you work with our forensic teams?
Absolutely. I want these victims to finally have justice.
Thank you, Mr. Patterson. Your research may be the key to solving decades of missing persons cases.
Final update on the operation. 42 cult members now in federal custody. Chief Norris has been transferred to federal holding pending trial. We've identified burial sites for at least 18 victims.
What about the White Stag Park's recruitment operation?
Completely dismantled. We seized all their equipment and files. No remaining members at large who could continue the operation.
So it's really over?
It's over. The Strangers cult has been eliminated.
Finally, those people can't hurt anyone else.
And I'm officially the new chief of police. First order of business is rebuilding trust with the community.
What about me? I assume the park ranger job isn't happening.
Actually, I have a better offer. How would you like to join the police force? We need good people after everything that's happened.
Seriously?
Take it, Liam. You helped save this whole town.
I accept. Chief Norris.
Congratulations to all of you. You prevented countless future murders. The FBI commends your courage and dedication.
We did it together, all of us.
Now I need to focus on healing, both physically and mentally.
We'll be here for you every step of the way.
I know you will. That's what friends do.
The Norris family corruption ends with me. I swear on my grandfather's grave that nothing like this will ever happen again.
The community is safe now. The nightmare is finally over.
Well, that was quite the job interview.
Tell me about it. Started with a guy just trying to get a job and ended with military helicopters.
Classic escalation pattern, though. Unemployment to cult conspiracy in what? Like a week?
Poor Liam just wanted to move out of his mom's basement. Instead, he accidentally stumbled into a decades-old murder operation.
At least he got a job out of it in the end. Police work has better benefits than park ranging anyway.
Steven, though, guy goes from workaholic to torture victim. That's a career change nobody asks for.
He'll recover though. Physical wounds heal faster than the psychological ones.
The family corruption angle was interesting. 3 generations of Norris chiefs covering for a cannibal cult.
Deputy Norris breaking that cycle was the real turning point. Sometimes it takes an outsider's perspective to see what's right in front of you.
Or in this case, what's hiding in the woods behind your house.
Those training videos were genuinely disturbing. Whoever made them knew exactly what they were doing.
Psychological conditioning disguised as job training. Start with normal content, gradually introduce violence. By the time they're watching murder footage, it seems almost reasonable.
The congratulations message at the end was a nice touch. Nothing says welcome to the team like cheerful music after watching executions.
Classic manipulation tactic. Make the abnormal seem normal through repetition and context.
What do you think would have happened if Liam had actually shown up for work?
Probably would have become another victim. Or worse, another perpetrator.
The arrangement system was clever in a twisted way. Give the cult regular victims to prevent random killings. Keep the community safe by sacrificing the vulnerable.
Until someone finally said no. Took 40+ years, but the cycle eventually broke.
Agent Torres and the federal response was satisfying. Sometimes you need overwhelming force to deal with entrenched corruption.
The real question is whether they actually got everyone. Cults like that tend to have deep roots.
Some probably escaped during the raid, but without leadership and infrastructure, they're just scattered individuals.
For now.
Always the optimist.
Someone has to keep watch. Evil rarely stays buried forever.
True enough, but at least this particular evil got what it deserved.
Steven's recovery will be the real test. Trauma like that changes people.
Having good friends helps though. Liam and Deputy Norris won't abandon him.
Chief Norris now?
Right, Chief Norris. From deputy to chief because his dad was running a murder cult. That's a promotion story for the ages.
At least he earned it through actual merit. Breaking a family tradition of corruption takes real courage.
Wonder what his grandfather would think.
Probably rolling in his grave. Or maybe finally resting in peace.
Depends on whether he was willing or coerced. The files suggested willing participation.
Power corrupts, as they say.
And absolute power over life and death corrupts absolutely.
Good thing someone finally chose differently.
Indeed. Sometimes the most important choice is the one that breaks the pattern.
Here's to pattern breakers then.
And to friends who watch horror training videos together.
Even when they probably shouldn't.